Real briefly, I want to say a word about depression. What is depression? Well, if I have a cloth and I press down on it, right, then it becomes depressed, right? Well, there's a weight that's pushing down on it that makes it depressed, right? So the Bible gives us answers. A lot of times we want to try to pray that away. We say, God, take that away from me. Take that thing away from me. But he gives us an answer. He says, put on the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. Well, it's a spirit of heaviness, right? Instead of this, the weight causes us to be depressed, right? He says, put on the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. And so to praise God, man, turn up your worship music, crank up your radio, sing your songs. The Bible says, make a joyful noise unto the Lord. And when we do this, that sends out a message by our words through the ether and to the kingdom of heaven, and God acts, and those things get removed. In the Old Testament, when there were spirits of wickedness and evil spirits upon King Saul, when David would play his anointed music, those things would lift and raise and leave him. God commands us to worship him. And when we don't do that, we're actually being disobedient to him. So when we do what he tells us to do, which is worship him, pray, sing songs of praise to him. Enter his gates with thanksgiving, enter his courts with praise. As we do this, that junk lifts off of us, and we become free in our spirits to worship the living, true God, the God of Israel, the God who's over Israel, and he's over us too. And he's over you. He watches and sees all things. So for depression, if praying is not taking it away from you, try praising him. That's what he says to do. I hope you have a blessed day today.